has to be authentic.
I'm authentic. Did you see my baby mama dance?
I mean, stop it. First of all, can I just tell you the timing of that?
By the way, that wasn't yesterday.
No,
that was 4 years ago.
Like her
because she's a woman.
No, her pregnancy bump, about whether it was real or whether it was fake and all those conspiracies.
What's misogynist about that?
What, questioning someone's bump, whether it's real?
You can question everything when somebody puts out a video like that. You can do whatever you like.
Hold up, guys. Rumours storming out of Buckingham Palace are turning the royal world upside down. Word on the street is that Meghan Markle's entire journey into motherhood might have been staged. And this isn't just random gossip floating around tabloids. This time, the chatter is coming from inside her own family. And yes, whispers tied to Prince William himself are sending ripples of skepticism that could shake the monarchy's story to its very foundation. Could it really be that Meghan pulled the wool over everyone's eyes, pretending to get pregnant just to stay in the spotlight? Trust me, you better grab your seats because what I'm about to spill isn't just scandalous, it's going to have your jaws on the floor. Meghan has always been no stranger to rumours and controversies, and she's handled them with grace.
The problem with the video that Meghan's put out, which is actually charming, it's really very hypocritical because they begged for privacy. They refused to let their children's faces be seen. In fact, at the beginning, there was just like 1 or 2 photographs of their children. And now suddenly Meghan is flooding the market, if you like, the marketplace with photographs of their children. And this goes absolutely against everything they want.
Mostly, but this is another beast entirely. It's a level of drama that could rewrite everything we thought we knew about the Duchess of Sussex. Let's dive straight into the bombshell claims that are setting the internet on fire. These allegations are said to come from Meghan's estranged father, Thomas Markle, and her half-brother, Thomas Jr. Both have made headlines before by speaking out against her, but this time the accusations hit a deeply personal and highly sensitive area. They suggest, without providing any solid proof, that Meghan may have undergone a hysterectomy years ago, that she froze her eggs, and even that, she might not have carried Archie or Lilette at all. Yes, you read that right. These claims imply Meghan could have used a surrogate, meaning the image of her as a hands-on modern royal mom might not be the full truth. This is the kind of speculation that flirts with conspiracy, yet people claiming insider access are spreading it like wildfire. Adding even more fuel to the fire is the unusual level of secrecy surrounding both Archie and Lilette's arrivals. Remember how Meghan and Harry skipped the traditional hospital photo ops? They released only a handful of images of their newborns and have kept their children's lives intensely private ever since. Now, combine that with resurfacing Photoshop rumours in family portraits, and suddenly the idea that something is being hidden doesn't feel so far-fetched to certain corners of the public. And just when you thought it couldn't get messier, whispers have emerged that Prince William may have dropped cryptic comments hinting at doubts or tensions around Meghan's motherhood story. If that's true, we're not just talking about a messy Markle family feud. This could be a controversy simmering within the royal institution itself, a tension that stretches all the way up to the firm's highest levels. Despite the gravity of these claims, mainstream media remains unusually silent. No investigative deep dives, no royal sources stepping forward, no firm denials, just a vacuum of official commentary. And that silence, it's feeding speculation that the palace is doing what it does best, shielding the crown at all costs. What could all this mean if even a fraction of the allegations held water? Catastrophe. Not only for Meghan and Harry personally, but for the very image and credibility of the monarchy. Bloodlines, public trust, and the legitimacy of royal narratives could all be called into question. It shouldn't shock anyone that the internet exploded over Meghan's supposed pregnancies. What seemed like a simple, sentimental post celebrating Lilibet's 4th birthday spiraled into a viral frenzy, once again thrusting the Duchess into the eye of public scrutiny. Meghan shared a throwback video of herself twerking in a hospital room while allegedly 9 months pregnant with Lilette. The video, meant to be light-hearted and joyful, immediately drew a darker reaction online. Instead of the expected flood of emojis and birthday wishes, critics pounced on the clip, initially attacking Meghan for dancing at all. But then the Prince William rumours surfaced and everything shifted. Suddenly, accusations, evidence, and inconsistencies began circulating online, pushing the infamous moon bump theory back into the spotlight. For anyone not familiar,
Meghan and Harry, or M&H as they prefer to be called, they posted a video of them twerking moments before Meghan gave birth to their daughter Lilibet. The video is being dubbed the most controversial royal twerking incident since Prince Andrew was told that Pizza Express in Woking couldn't be an alibi.
the moon bump theory claims Meghan faked at least one of her pregnancies using a prosthetic belly. And now, with the hospital twerking video making the rounds again, skeptics are dissecting every detail. They're pointing to the bump's height, firmness and movement, or lack thereof, as proof. Some say the belly looked too perfect, too round, or far too high to belong to someone at full term. Others claim the video was staged, filmed on a set, or even manipulated with AI. And, of course, the comment sections are full of self-proclaimed medical experts. One person claiming to be a nurse questioned why Meghan had no IV, cannula, or other typical labour equipment. Another insisted no woman at 9 months could move that energetically without superhuman powers. Every frame is being analysed, paused and debated like forensic evidence. Here's the kicker. None of these wild claims have ever been verified by actual medical professionals. No credible insider has confirmed a single rumour, yet the speculation refuses to die, fueled by Reddit rabbit holes, endless YouTube breakdowns, and anonymous social media slews. True to form, Meghan and Harry have stayed silent, letting their curated family moments speak for themselves. Alongside the controversial twerking clip, they shared never-before-seen photos. Harry, barefoot with Lilette, cradling their newborn, and tender black and white shots of Meghan and her daughter from 2021. Meghan captioned one post, "Daddy's little girl and favourite adventurer, happy birthday Lily." Another read, "Happy birthday to our beautiful girl 4 years ago. Today she came into our lives, and each day is brighter and better because of it." While fans showered the posts with love, critics saw them as just another layer of image management. A perfectly orchestrated distraction from deeper, unresolved questions. The controversy around Meghan's motherhood speaks to something far bigger. Ever since entering the royal family, Meghan has been under a microscope. Every bump photo, every birth announcement, every rare candid shot, or lack thereof, has been dissected, speculated upon, and criticised. As scrutiny intensifies, the conversation has moved into uncomfortable, controversial territory. Some are questioning the very foundation of Meghan and Harry's family. What began as whispers online has morphed into a full-blown obsession, with critics dissecting Meghan's body language, analysing the children's appearances, and even casting doubt on her biological connection to Archie and Lilibet. Royal commentators point out a noticeable absence of maternal warmth compared to other royal parents, like Kate Middleton or even Princess Diana. Meghan's public interactions with her kids, when they occur, are often described as distant, awkward, or overly staged. Photos and videos of Archie and Lily are rare, highly edited, and when they do appear, some claim they resemble marketing campaigns more than candid family moments. This lack of natural maternal interaction only adds fuel to the ongoing speculation, leaving some convinced that Meghan may not have carried her children herself for years. And the chatter doesn't stop there. The internet continues to swirl with theories. Discussions about body language, claims about lighting tricks in photography, analysis of hospital setups, and even debates over whether certain birth announcements were timed for maximum media impact. Every minor detail is magnified, every image questioned, every smile dissected. The obsession has reached levels few outside the royal watchers could have predicted. Meanwhile, the Sussexes remain above the fray, their silence a strategic shield. The contrast between their carefully managed social media presence and the chaos of online speculation makes the story even more tantalising. It's a classic case of absence speaking louder than words. The less they say, the more the internet screams, building drama brick by brick. Yet, even in this swirl of rumours, one thing remains clear. Meghan Markle's motherhood has become a topic bigger than just her family. It has become a cultural phenomenon, a lens through which people examine the monarchy, celebrity culture, media manipulation, and public perception. Fans, critics, and casual observers alike are all weighing in, turning what might have been a private matter into a global conversation. Every new post, every birthday video, every private moment shared publicly is now dissected through this prism of suspicion. And despite the lack of verified evidence, the narrative keeps evolving. Online commentators draw connections between the Duchess's life events, her past statements, and even subtle gestures captured in fleeting images, fueling the rumour mill endlessly. It's a volatile mix of celebrity scrutiny, royal tradition, and modern social media obsession. And as this story develops, Meghan Markle remains at the centre. Her motherhood not just celebrated or criticised, but questioned at its very core. The fascination is relentless, the speculation unending, the stakes massive. The truth, as always, is somewhere in the middle, yet the rumours will persist as long as the internet exists. And the more Meghan and Harry share carefully curated glimpses of their family life, the more intense the speculation becomes. For years to come, every image, every smile, every public appearance will be analysed for clues, dissected for authenticity, and turned into endless debate. Ultimately, this controversy speaks to the incredible pressure placed on Meghan as a public figure, as a royal, and as a mother under global scrutiny. The obsession isn't just about her, it's about the institution, the image, and the story the world expects to see. Every move, every post, every interaction becomes a part of a narrative that may or may not reflect reality. And honestly, this controversy speaks to something bigger. Meghan's motherhood has been under a microscope from the moment she entered the royal family. Every bump photo, every birth announcement, every candid shot, or lack thereof, has sparked skepticism from certain corners of the internet. As the scrutiny surrounding Meghan Markle and Prince Harry intensifies, the conversation has shifted into deeply uncomfortable and controversial territory, with some now questioning the very foundation of their family. What began as internet whispers has grown into a full-blown online obsession with critics, dissecting everything from Meghan's body language to the children's public appearances, casting doubt on her authenticity as a mother, and even the biological connection to Archie and Lilibet. Royal observers have pointed to what they describe as a notable absence of typical maternal behaviour in public, unlike the warmth and visible affection often seen in other royal parents. Think Kate Middleton or even Diana. Meghan's interactions with her children, when they are shown at all, have been called distant, awkward, or overly staged. Videos and photos of Archie and Lilette are rare, highly edited, and when they do appear, critics claim they feel more like a marketing campaign than candid family moments. This absence of natural maternal interaction has only added fuel to long-standing rumours that Meghan may not have carried the children herself for years. Conspiracy theories are exploding online, and Meghan Markle is right at the centre. Observers have been dissecting her pregnancy photos, pointing to inconsistencies, reviving the infamous moon bump theories, and now questioning her alleged emotional distance from Archie and Lilibet. Some claim this is evidence of a bigger deception lurking behind the carefully curated public image of the Sussex family. Of course, no credible evidence backs up any of this, but online speculation doesn't need proof, it just needs attention. And attention it's getting. In spades. Social media sleuths, Reddit deep divers, and YouTube commentators are dissecting every video and photo, looking for a shadow of doubt to pin on Meghan. Every post, every smile, every subtle gesture is scrutinised, spun into a potential clue that the Duchess might be hiding something bigger than anyone imagined. Adding more intrigue, reports have surfaced about confusion surrounding Archie and Lilibet's birth certificates. Allegedly, Meghan initially had her royal title removed from the documents, only for it to be reinstated later. A bizarre, unprecedented move that left even immigration officials scratching their heads. For some, this odd revision raises more questions than it answers. Why the sudden change? Who authorised it? And what does it mean for the children's status in both the US and the monarchy? Meanwhile, Harry remains front and centre in the family's social media content. He's often depicted as the doting, hands-on father, and these portraits and videos are almost cinematic in their perfection. but critics argue it feels more calculated than candid, as if every shot is designed to reinforce a carefully crafted brand rather than capture genuine family moments. Some say the Sussexes' public image is less about parenting and more about controlling a narrative, one that increasingly feels polished, strategic, and aimed at media attention and public sympathy. And let's not ignore the royal family's silence. True, the monarchy has long embraced a never complain, never explain policy, but this particular hush has only intensified public suspicion. Are they protecting privacy, shielding the children, or quietly managing a bigger story behind closed doors? Either way, the silence is deafening, with rumours ranging from allegedly faked pregnancies to questions about the children's identities. The lack of any official word only fuels the wildfire of speculation. The mainstream media has mostly steered clear, likely wary of legal pushback, royal pressure, or simply the controversial nature of the story. Major outlets have avoided digging deep, but the internet is doing exactly the opposite. Every video, every photograph, every public statement is being torn apart frame by frame, dissected by armchair detectives eager to find inconsistencies. The result, a swirling storm of suspicion that keeps growing, unchecked and unstoppable. But the situation isn't just about Meghan and Harry. It's much bigger than that. It highlights how distrust in public figures, the rise of digital sleuthing, and a lack of transparency can combine to create a perfect storm for conspiracies to thrive. Once doubt takes root, it spreads rapidly, amplified by social media algorithms that reward controversy. And in this case, with royals who are both prominent and intensely private, every secret, or perceived secret, becomes a target. Whether any of the allegations are grounded in reality or entirely fabricated, they've captured the public imagination. People are no longer just asking what's true, they're asking why no one will answer at all. And until either the Sussexes or the palace break that silence in a meaningful, undeniable way, the shadow of doubt isn't going anywhere. The whispers, the theories, the frame-by-frame dissection, they'll keep growing like wildfire across digital platforms. At this point, it's not just celebrity gossip, it's a case study in modern obsession with public figures. Every minor action is a clue, every carefully staged photo a potential lie, and every moment of silence interpreted as a confession. The intrigue is relentless, and the stakes are sky-high. People are invested not just in the story of Meghan and Harry, but in what it says about trust, perception, and control in the era of social media. So what does all this mean for the Sussexes? It's a balancing act. On one hand, they continue to share intimate, curated glimpses of family life that showcase love, connection, and celebration. On the other hand, each post, each video, each gesture becomes subject to intense scrutiny, dissection, and reinterpretation. The careful balance between privacy and public persona has never been more delicate or more dangerous. And yet, despite all the online theories and endless speculation, the Sussexes have shown remarkable restraint. They haven't directly engaged with the wild allegations. Instead, they let their content, birthday videos, family snapshots, and personal tributes speak for itself. It's a quiet, deliberate strategy. But in today's social media landscape, silence is often interpreted as admission. That's the irony of it all. Ultimately, the controversy around Meghan Markle and her family reflects something larger than any one scandal. It's a mirror of society's obsession with celebrity, our desire to find hidden truths, and the way modern digital culture can magnify even the smallest inconsistencies into full-blown theories. Whether grounded in reality or not, these speculations capture the imagination and will likely linger for years to come, shaping public perception in ways that no single statement or post can fully control. The story continues to evolve, and the online community is relentless. New theories emerge daily. Every tweet, TikTok, and Instagram post adds another layer to the narrative, creating a cycle of speculation that feels impossible to break. Even casual observers are drawn in, compelled to weigh in, analyse, and debate. And at the heart of it all, the children. Archie and Lilibet, whose lives have become part of a public narrative that may be far more complicated than anyone could have imagined. Whether the rumours hold any truth or are purely imagined, the constant scrutiny places an extraordinary pressure on a family that is trying to navigate life in the global spotlight. So, what's your take on this royal drama? Do you think there's more to Meghan and Harry's family story than meets the eye, or is this just another example of online conspiracy mania? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out our other videos so you can keep up with all the scandalous celebrity drama hitting the headlines next.